Hello everyone, and welcome to E-spire, education and inspiration for the digital age. So as a follow-up to our prior episode where we learned more about real estate and what's going on in New York, today I'm going to give you 6 tips from an expert on how to pursue lease renegotiations. But first, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. And thank you. Are you ready? Let's go. So before you negotiate, be prepared. Number 1, if you're a tenant, re-examine the lease. Make sure you review it and highlight any areas of concern. Check the amount of your security deposit. You may actually be able to request to use a security deposit for a month, according to state laws. Also, if you only have paper copies of your lease, convert it to a PDF to share since you're likely to want to conduct your meeting over Zoom due to social distancing. Number 2, you may want to consult a lawyer or a SCORE counselor if you're a small business for assistance. I have a link to the SCORE counselors in the description box below. Commercial tenants and landlords can check with their small business office. For instance, here in New York City, there is a New York City Department of Small Business Services Commercial Lease Assistance Program. For both tenants and landlords, now is the time to be proactive and constructive. Think long term. This should be a win-win negotiation. And long-term tenants have tangible value to landlords. SCORE notes in a report. Work to negotiate an agreement that makes this possible. Number 4, tenants. Don't simply stop paying the rent. No, now's not the time to do that. It could actually make you wind up in legal hot water. So instead, prepare a list of items to negotiate with your landlord. This could include, according to the experts at SCORE, rent reductions, deferrals, or a combination. Like many other states, New York tenants facing a financial hardship due to COVID-19 can actually use their security deposit as a payment and repay their security deposit over time. Make sure you visit your local state's website for further details. For landlords, replacing all or some of fixed rent with revenue share can align a tenant's income and expenses while allowing the landlord to participate in upside as conditions improve. Concessions. Landlords, for those tenants who have a long history of on-time payments, you can offer concessions. Lease extensions coupled with free or reduced rent will allow you to have some interim cash flow rather than have the entire property vacant. For commercial tenants, allowing the tenant to sublet some or all of the space could also be a solution for the tenant and the landlord if the space would be otherwise vacant in the down market. Residential tenants can also negotiate a lease termination or sublet as well. Number 5, document all interactions. Most legal experts would agree you should maintain a record of contacts. That includes meetings, emails, phone calls, even attempted phone calls. Also text messages. Make sure you take screenshots because all of them can be beneficial in the case that unfortunately there's a misunderstanding. This way you can demonstrate intent if negotiations are unsuccessful. Number 6, finally, put it in writing. Any adjustments made in your current lease must be in the lease or added to the addendum. That's according to SCORE. And also, frankly, how many times have you heard in one of the court TV shows, let's see the contract? Don't skip over this detail and make sure you have yourself covered. So as you can see, if you negotiate the right way, it can be a win-win situation for both landlord and tenant. But now, we want to hear from you. Have you tried to renegotiate a lease? Put your comments in the comment section below and be sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button. Thanks for joining us at E-spire, Education and Inspiration for the Digital Age. And we'll see you next time.